test, mic test. Hello, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Hello, mic test.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Asia Pool Challenge 2018. We are now in the final day of the tournament. This is what we call Judgment Day. It's 8 cities, 122 players representing 29 countries by expats all over the world. We have 8 cities, namely Jakarta All-Stars, which are the defending champions, the Bangkok Heat, the Singapore Stingers, the Seoul Crushers, the Saigon Legends, the Phnom Penh Parrots, the Shanghai Sharks, and of course our very own, my very own, the Manila Patriots. The Manila Patriots are the hosts for this year's event. We are in the fun and captivating city of Manila, inside the magnificent grand ballroom of the newest Resorts World Gem this side of town, the Winford Manila Resort and Casino. Come on over, check out all the action here. The doors are open for everyone. I'm your host. This is Lawrence Lauriola from the Manila Patriots. And playing today, right now you can see on the table is Gilles Collin from the Shanghai Sharks. Earlier on, we had Paulie Gray, the team captain, playing Heriberto Lanzanas Jr., from Phnom Penh. Currently, the score is now 3-0 in favor of the Phnom Penh Parrots. Gilles here is trying to get one on the board for the Shanghai Sharks. Things look pretty standard for him now. Has to focus on his pocketing. Oh no, he kind of overran that. Now he's in a bind. He should have. Oh, that wasn't good. Pretty unfortunate for him. Now back on the table we have Vishal Pugh. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Vishal has a problem with the 13 ball. He is looking at an angle for the 11 to somehow move the 13 ball or find a pocket for it. Let's see if he can pull it off. He ran a bit short and wide for that shot. Would have wanted it closer to the spot, to the spot area. Jakarta cheering over there in the background. They are playing the Bangkok Heat again. It's a very, very thin cut on the 11, so he opts to play safe. He didn't quite get there. So now Giles has a shot at the 2, a long shot at the 2. He's going to draw this back into the rail. He can successfully run this. Well, Vizal is now back on the table, but he does not have a clear shot at anything. I foresee another safety here. He should free up one of his balls at least. Maybe he'll try to bank this 11. I don't think he will try a combination on a 13-11. Depends on how he feels this morning. Looks like he's trying for it. It's never an easy shot. In fact, even the pros rarely take shots like those. Seems that our players didn't wake up on the right side of the bed this morning. Shots are a little shaky. It's anybody's ball game. Fortunately here for Vizal, that the 8 ball is being blocked by the stripes. So it looks like Gills here has to do a bank shot. Is forced to do a bank shot on the 8. He can also, it's not wise to play safe here. Okay, he got the 5 down, but he is pretty far off on the 2. I think he can use the 2 to kick off the 13, to carry him off the 13. That was wide. Another use of the bridge, but over the 8 ball. He's got to stretch a little over it. He's straight and on the rail, so he's got to cue this the best way he can. So this is it for Vizal. Make or break this shot. Few inches to determine a win. Yeah, looks like he's got it. He's got it. So moving the scoreline up 4-0. High fives everywhere. So we're on the third match of the session 1 on the TV table. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the format of this event, this is a team event. We have 8 cities represented in this tournament, and each of the cities have 2 teams. Team 1 and Team 2, there is no particular order in the skill level of each team, meaning Team 1 does not necessarily mean they are better than Team 2. It's just the label we use. Most of the time, they're all evenly matched. And these 2 teams are grouped accordingly. We have 2 groups, Group 1 and Group 2. And they play a round robin against each city. 6 players per team. And they only play 2 racks against each other. At the end of the tournament, all the racks won are totaled to determine the winning city. Up now for Phnom Penh, we have Ron Muhammad. taking the solids. He didn't really want to bump into that, but he's still on the solids right now. He has a shot at the one ball. Quite a long shot here. Ron is a very solid player. See that touch there. Makes it with that beautiful roll on that one ball using the rail. Ron Muhammad is playing against Martin Ngo from the Shanghai Sharks. Ron has a problem with the two ball there. It's all tied up with the 14 and 13, not a pocket in sight. He's got to somehow manage to nudge those balls around. He is looking at that. He knows that is a problem. He may be forced to play a safe at one point. You don't want to do that as a player. Of course, you want to stay at the table as long as you can and run it all out. This first rack is very important because you want the nerves of your opponent to kick in. That was a nice cut shot there on the 4 ball. He still has a lot of work in front of him. On behalf of the Manila Patriots, we'd like to thank all our sponsors for today, especially the Winford Manila Resort and Casino. This is located near SM San Lazaro. BetChip, of course. Please check out betchip.io. And Puyat Sports for all the tables. Thank you, Mr. Puch Puyat. Navigator tips from Japan. Thank you, Dio-san. I just got my navigator tip yesterday. Thank you so much. We also have Keith Andy Custom Cues. Thank you, Jun-san. We have, of course, 10-inch lights and sounds, courtesy of Mr. Winston Desiderio and Raymond Tolentino. Thank you, guys. And our very own mainstay, the beautiful Dungeon Pool Lounge in Jakarta, Indonesia, one of my favorite pool places in the world. Thanks to our very own godfathers of the Asia Pool Challenge, Mr. Brian Pigot of the Jakarta All-Stars and Mark Dolgov of the Bangkok Heat. A little brief history on this tournament. It all started between a friendly rivalry between these two cities, which has now turned into a full-blown 8-city world-class tournament. The level of play has increased. The seriousness of the players has also increased. The quality, people have been saying, especially for this Manila leg of the competition, have vastly improved the quality of the tournament. This is a world-class venue, a world-class setup. Everyone is very happy to be here. And I am one of those that are very, very elated and happy to be a part of this. This is like family to me. We see each other every year in the different cities. Last year we had it in Bangkok. Prior to that was Ho Chi Minh, and then Jakarta. Okay, Martin Ngo now opting to take the 11. he attempted to break the 8 out of there, as the 2 ball is blocking the only pocket that it could possibly go to. I think he could even just nudge the 2 ball later. I thought that was going to go into the scratch. Fortunately for him, he's in great shape to take the 13. He is looking at that 2. That is one way to open up the table for him. Oh, sorry, I think it's a 4 ball. Or it is a 2. It looks like a 2. Ooh, shucks, he didn't want that. Now he's kind of snookered himself on the 14. I'm not quite sure that the 14 goes in the side pocket. He may have to jack up on this cue to avoid committing any sort of foul. He has to shoot away from the object ball. So now he's opted to play a safety. He hit the point of the side pocket. It's not what he wanted, but I think he kind of got away with that. Pressure is on the Shanghai Sharks. They need to get one on the board. They'd love to get one on the board. I don't think the 5 ball goes in the corner pocket. I don't know what ball he called there. So he's playing a safe. But it may be a foul. He is supposed to hit a rail after any kick shot. After any kick shot with the cue ball, as soon as it hits the object ball, either one ball has to go into the pocket or hit a rail, which he failed to do. So now Martin has ball in hand. He can take the ball anywhere he wants on the table, put it on the table. Usually in 8 ball, you put the ball in the hardest place. You pick the hardest balls, the hardest of your balls to shoot. But seeing this is an open table, he's looking for the easiest pattern to completely finish this up. The 8 ball is open already, so he will try to get an angle for that 9 ball. It's a little tight because he's got a little window. The 8 is there, and he's a little straight on the 14. So I think he's better off drawing the ball into the rail behind him. That's what he should do. Then take the cut shot on the 9. If he rolls this forward, he's gonna have a problem. He may get stuck. Oh, he did really well. He stunned that really well. I wonder if he's got an angle enough for the 8. He can do the exact same shot again. Drift the ball onto the rail. Oh, that was a tough shot. He was a little jacked up, which causes the ball to masse. So you have to have control. You have to compensate for that masse, that slight masse, which even throws the object ball into a direction. So you have to compensate for both those things. So rule of thumb is you really want the cue to be as level as possible going through the cue ball. Because any downward motion, upward motion causes the cue ball to, you don't notice it, you won't think you'd see it, but there is a slight masse there. Maybe when you're playing, you're wondering how come you're missing that shot. I guess maybe 9, 10, even 10 times out of 10, that's the reason why you're missing it. If your aim, assuming that your aim is correct. Oh, nice breakout there by Ron. So he can now take the 5 and drift towards the top rail in your screen and take the 8 onto the side, or even take the 8 onto the right corner pocket. Depends if he's gonna throw this ball in. Oh, he has a big angle. He's got to go 8 ball on the side. He has to take 8 ball on the side. Oh, that's pretty strange. He's taking the 5 ball on the side pocket. Then he's gonna run into the 8. That's very dangerous for him. He should take the corner. Oh, there he is taking the corner. That was the right shot. He unfortunately was not able to execute it, giving now Team Shanghai a chance at the table. Ron can see the object ball, but he can make it, but it's not an easy shot. Let's see how his cueing is. Beautifully shot. That was the best you could get it. Great shot there by Ron. Ron is pretty safe shooting the 8 ball because he would not leave a good clean shot for Martin. Though Martin can take the 8 ball, nudge the cue ball enough to give Martin a better shot at it. He'll play a safe here, forcing his opponent to make the mistake. So now Ron here will go for the 8 ball in the lower left pocket, and he will run that cue ball 2-3 rails down to the rail where he's standing right now, to just in case, as insurance as we call it, just in case he misses the ball, he will not leave Martin a shot. He should keep the 8 ball as close to the pot. Very good, well done, but it may go into the scratch. Dang. There you go. He scratched on the 8 ball. He gave Martin and Shanghai a shot. I see Rocco. Hi, Rocco. You're asking what teams are playing today. Well, today on day 2, we have Shanghai and Phnom Penh on the first session, and then second session would be Jakarta versus Manila. Jakarta 2 versus Manila 2. And on the third session, we have Bangkok 2 versus Singapore. Let me try to take a picture of the schedule today, for those of you who are interested. Okay, the drums are from the Team Manila, the Manila Patriots. But Singapore and all the other teams are trying to stay. Shanghai too has their drums. So here, let me send this picture out for you guys. Let me see. How do I add a picture here? Huh. I don't think I can put a picture on this. That is very strange. Mm, let me see there. On the clipboard, I think I can. Sorry, you may have to increase it. Um, okay, Facebook does not allow me to post any pictures on the comments of this section. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I'll read it out again. It's Shanghai 2 versus Phnom Penh 2. Ongoing now. Later on at 1:40 p.m., we'll have Jakarta 2 versus Manila 2. And the last session of the tournament would be at 4:50 p.m. It would be Bangkok 2 versus Singapore 2. Let me share this to our billiards friends in the world today. Those are interested. We are in Manila. This is the Asia Pool Challenge 2018. You can check out our website, www.asiapoolchallenge.com. Pretty easy, huh? You can also find this feed on YouTube. You search for Asia Pool Challenge 2018 in YouTube and you'll find it there. Thank you for all your support. Please say hi to us if whoever sees this. Be nice on the comments. I'll try to answer all your questions as much as possible. Ooh. Martin would have loved that to sink. He didn't give Ron a shot on the 8 here, and the cue ball is going away. So Ron will have to take the 8 ball later down the rail. So he has to, most likely he'll go 2 rails. It's quite tough. It depends on his comfort level. It's pretty hard to draw this ball backwards. If he can successfully draw it into the lower left rail in your screen. Cowboy there from the Shanghai, chatting with Martin. That actually is also another strategy of the game. So now Ron has put his ball hanging by the pocket, and Martin will be forced to shoot the 8. But since there's no pocket for the 8, Martin will have to try to hide the cue ball somehow. But because Ron has successfully put the 15 ball hanging by the pocket, Martin will have to play an amazing safety, like putting the 8 ball between the cue ball and the 15 ball. So now he's going to bank. He's going to kick into the 8. Very risky, but I guess it is his best option because the 15 can act as a bank there. Oh, totally far. He missed that. Totally. So now Ron's gamble has paid off. I think he shouldn't try to do too much here. He can. Of course, it's always a worry to shoot the 8 while rolling on the rail because usually it catches the point of the middle pocket. If you're running by the middle pocket, you end up catching the point. So he'll try to break it, but it's not. That's the best. That's exactly what I would do too. Just make sure you hit that straight. The pockets are very forgiving in this table. There you go. Just like that. Run puts Phnom Penh up 5-1 versus the Shanghai Sharks. Great shooting there by Ron. Good job, man. You missed that 8. Want to say something?
Yeah, I just hated that scratch, man. I'm not used to the tables, obviously.
That's part of the game, you know. That's how 8 ball is, really. So now we have. Okay. We now have Thierry Ridolfi from Phnom Penh. He will be playing Dave Gregoire from Shanghai Sharks. Cowboy, the Shanghai Cowboy, Dave Gregoire. Up to break. I love the Shanghai guys. They're all a fun bunch. Nice break there. 2 balls down, 2 solids down. Of course, in our tournament, it is still an open table. He still gets to choose which balls he wants to take. Oh, he didn't intentionally shoot that. So this is a call shot game. Even though he shot the stripes, the table is still open. It is not a ball in hand as it was a legal shot. So now Terry here. Carefully checking the layout of the table. Jakarta cheering on. Obviously, they're scoring against their rival, the Bangkok Heat. Please like our feed. Those of you who are watching, let us know if you enjoy what we're doing here. We're putting this all out for you guys. Hey June, I can see you're watching this. Nice to see your picture on the comments. Hope to see you in our upcoming tournaments. He's going to take the 12 on the corner. He's looking at the 10 ball. The 15 will be his well, the 15. He'll use the 10 to go to the 15, and 15 will be his key ball. It's an easy 1, 2, 3. He'll roll this towards the rail, hopefully leaving it as straight as possible for the 10, or staying closer to the center of the table. Nicely done there. Perfect. He's in perfect shape there for to get to get perfect on the 15. He'd like to be straight in also on the 15, so that he could draw back just a little bit to take the 8 on the side. If he gets an angle, the 3 ball is... Yep, I think that's the only angle he could play now. And of course, I see my EPT rival, Koy Aviñante, watching. Hey, Koy. I-like mo naman, pare. Okay, very careful there. Nice shot. He was trying his best to keep a straight line onto the 15, because he just has to draw the ball maybe 2-3 inches and take the 8 on the side pocket. People taking advantage of the drums of the Patriots there. It's their cue to cheer. Thank you, Koy. Thank you. Sila B-Boy ata tulog pa eh. Thorsten was here yesterday. Thorsten Homan. See that? A little... this is a tricky shot there. Hi Rocco, after this match, let me read out to you the leaderboard scores. Unfortunately, I am getting a little bit old and my eyesight isn't as great. All the scores look the same from where I'm sitting. I know we didn't do too well yesterday, where I think we were 4th or 5th, but only by a few racks. Maybe 3 or 4 racks. So, you know, this day is really the determining day. It's not unusual for a 4th team to go back up on top after today. Dave, the Shanghai Cowboy, on the table. Oh, I'm sorry. There's still a 9 ball there. I didn't see that 9 ball earlier. So this is a tough shot for Terry here. He's got to bring the ball down into that little window between the 5 and the 7 there. So he's thinking he could also bank the 8, which is a risky shot. Not impossible. He can't go around the table either, because the 3 ball is on the way, is in the way rather. He may be going for the bank on the 8. He could get tied up with the 3 ball and not even have a single shot on the 8 ball. I think percentage-wise, you should go put the cue ball in the center of the table for a bank. Hi, Tavis. Yes, there are players. There were yesterday. Depends on the matches. There are different levels of players, and you know, there is drinking involved, and this is also a big portion of it is a social event for all of us. So some of these guys didn't really wake up on the right side of the bed, so their stroke is a little off. Yesterday we had a bunch of break and runs, left and right. Not We have over 120 players here, and not all of them can be the at the high level. There are a lot of above average, mid-level players here. But almost all of them are capable of running a table. And of course, the conditions on the TV table, they're only on the TV table once. And that also is a big factor for them. They all want to look good on the table. They only get 2 racks. So the pressure is multiplied. For those of you who are nearby, you can come on down to the Winford Manila Resort and Casino. We are at the Grand Ballroom. There are a lot of merchandise here for everyone. All our sponsors. I understand we have stuff from Johan Chua, Bad Koi brand, the Bad Koi brand, and there are also things here from Carlo Biado, the world champion, world number 1. Of course, you can see we have Keith Andy cues also. We have navigator tips. We have gloves. We have chalk. We have many different other accessories here. You can only find here. And of course, we have the Asia Pool Challenge official merchandise. We have the mugs there. You can see on the back of the screen. And we also have the official t-shirt. And coming in the door, you can see in green there is good buddy Thorsten Homan, world champion. 5-time world straight pool champion, 14.1. He just won that tournament a few days ago. He's back in Manila now, showing support for the Manila Patriots, I hope, for my team. It's a good guy, very quiet. You can see the red shirt. That is the official Asia Pool Challenge t-shirt. Come on over to the Winford Casino. Now you can see there with the bleached hair, that's Esteban Robles from BetChip. He's one of the best players I have on my team. He played Efren in an exhibition match earlier, just a race to 2, and he successfully won 2-1 versus Efren. But it was an exhibition match. It's all for fun, but he is capable of running the table. He's played Efren numerous times also before. Oh, Terry just missed the 8 ball there. But it's not easy for Dave here. Let me go on and take a picture too with them. I don't think I can run over there. So he's got to go under the 6 ball here. Nice spin there. I think that's enough. That's good enough to go for the corner pocket. All he has to do is bear down on this, make sure he makes the 6 ball. Perfectly done. Look at that. Hey, Guy. Hi, Guy. We miss you here. We need you here, I think. Oh. Ouch. He didn't leave a shot for Terry here. Terry might have to go for the bank. Pressure for sure. Just 2 racks, you know. He's trying to see the thin cut. He should avoid the scratch here. He could very well scratch this. Beautiful shot. Oh, sorry, I called it. So Dave, I like to joke that Dave successfully hooked Terry in. Terry fell into his trap, right into his trap. Dave, the cowboy, heaving a big sigh of relief there. Hey, guy, when are you coming back here? Let me know in advance, please. Terry now breaking. Makes the 5 ball. But score now is now 5-2 in favor of Phnom Penh. You can see Thorsten Homan there in the back of your screen wearing green. He is friends with a lot of the Manila Patriots. We were together in Thailand last year. He was on vacation at the time. That's true, guy. We need you. Pretty unfortunate. The games we expected to win, somehow we lost. But I must say, we do have a very strong contingent here. But it's quite evenly matched. All the other teams have also improved. But you can hear the drums in the background. We have drummers, official drummers here. So even the level of, how shall we say it, entertainment and performance has improved too, along with the skills of the players. All right. We'll be looking forward to that in Christmas, guy. Obviously didn't frustrated there a little bit with that shot. The day has just started, so it's still anybody's ball game here. Today is really Judgment Day. Maybe the teams yesterday that did well may not do well today, and the teams that didn't do well yesterday may do well today, so we don't know. We won't know until later on tonight. But Jakarta has, as always, has looked very, very solid. I don't think it's impossible for us, but the chances are really slim for Manila. Give me a second and I'll read off from the leaderboard. Current standing as of yesterday. So let me Terry there trying to communicate with the cue ball. It barely listened to him there. It's enough. He'll take it. He can take the. He's just got too much of an angle on the 7. So his cue ball will be drifting away. Maybe just speed control to keep the cue ball in the center of the table for the 8 in the corner would be his best bet. If he can manage to counter spin this into the rail, let's see. He can take the 8. Perfect. Nice speed there. He's quite relieved on that. Perfect. So Terry now puts Phnom Penh up 6-2. You can see how friendly everybody is in this tournament. We may be serious, but we are a fun bunch. Quick. So here are the scores and the leaderboard as of the 4th session yesterday. We have Jakarta with 66 points. Next to Jakarta is Singapore and Bangkok. They are tied for 2nd place with 52. Ho Chi Minh is at 50. And right at their heels is Manila with 49. And then Seoul with 43. Phnom Penh with 41. And Shanghai with 31. So you can see in the middle there's a 52, 50, 49. The top, the 2nd to the 4th to the 5th place. It's anybody's ball game there. And you know, they could possibly still catch up with Jakarta. It's gonna be tough the way Jakarta's playing. They're playing solid, very solid yesterday, and you know, I can expect them to play just as solid today. Right now they're playing the Bangkok Heat, and every time they beat them, they're bringing the Bangkok team down little by little. So those are the cheers of the Jakarta All-Stars. I hope you guys got that. So Jakarta is number 1 with 66 points. Tied for 2nd place is Bangkok and Singapore with 52. Ho Chi Minh next with 50. Then Manila with 49. Seoul with 43. Phnom Penh with 41. And Shanghai with 31. Right now our match is Ron Lindsay from the Shanghai Sharks. He is playing Gilam Zachary from Phnom Penh. Ron Lindsay here, slowly picking away at the rack. He's calling the 7 ball. Accidentally putting the 13 ball. That's why control moves over to Gilam. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Pretty open table here. Take the 14. Then the 11. Perhaps leaving the 10 ball as the key ball. But he could also use the 15 ball. He's opted now to take the 10 on the corner, go around 2 rails. He kind of overran that. That was a really, it's difficult when you're using speed, especially when your window, more like your angle of attack on the next ball is a very small window and you're running through it. I wish I could draw on the screen here to show you. I hope you understand it. I see Butch is watching too. Thanks, Butch. Paki-like naman. Pressure ba? Let's play soon. Drop by here, the venue, if you're nearby, Butch. Hit that too thin. So now run. Can take the 12 ball first. Oh, sorry, he's solids. So you take the 2 ball and the 7, then the 6 in the side. Oh, you could see a little jerk there in the end of his stroke. That is what caused the cue ball to swerve a little. So he will take the 12 ball, but he's worried about the 11 ball right now, which has a shot at the side pockets, but because the 7 and the 4 are so close to it, it makes it tougher. So he's trying to get rid of it now, which is a wise thing to do. He's going to go for a bank shot. But usually when you make a shot like this, you try to leave the 11 ball blocking the pocket. Because, it will block the 2 and the 7. So you shouldn't hit this hard. That was too hard. So now he kind of blocked the pocket, but he also left himself a small window for the 11. Now Ron, because Ron doesn't have much of a shot here, he's lining up the 2-7 combination. It's better to get rid of that problem earlier, but it is a very big risk because the table will open up for Gilam. Gilami? Gilam. Giam. So sorry. Can I call you G instead? Zachary. Zachary is easier. He's played the bank. Not quite sure what the plan was there. Maybe simply to just block the pocket, but it's not a pocket for the... Oh, I see what he was trying to do. He is at least blocking the pocket. So later when he takes the 2-7 combination, he will not leave a pocket for the 11 ball. I also may be guessing here, but I think that may be what he was thinking. Unfortunately, we will never know. So that's smart safety there, forcing Ron to either kick into the 7 or but at least break up the cluster. The advantage is still here with Ron because he still has, Zachary still has to navigate around to the 11. Ron thinking of the different possibilities of where and when he hits the ball here. He's probably even looking at combinations at 7, 11, 6 ball. Yeah, there he is. He just called it. Swerving the ball, also massaying it a little. Yeah. That wasn't going to happen, but it did end up favorable for him because now that the 11 ball is blocked by the 6. So Zachary can bank this 11 ball or replace the 6 ball with the 11 or go for the 11 ball right after the 6. Looks like he's going to replace the ball. Okay, I don't know why he hit that hard. I mean, if ever you wanted the 11 ball to go in, you'd have to roll that ball enough to give it a little momentum that after hitting the ball full with the 6, it would go in. Oh, he blocked the pocket again. Hello, RJ. That's so true. Unfortunately, yesterday we came off at with a bad start. He will try to hit the 11 ball here, I think. He will bank this. Unless he feels he could actually roll the 11 ball in the pocket, but based on the shot earlier, I don't think that's what he'll choose. Oh, let's see. He has to hit this under. He has to draw this ball to give forward roll on the 11. So it's not that easy. Oh, see? He's hitting that too hard. He has to slow roll this. More spin on the cue ball, draw, throwing the 11 ball with forward momentum into the next ball. So the worst case is it would leave the 11 ball in the pocket. You cannot force it in. Ron had the good idea of shooting the 2 ball in that pocket because that would have, even if he missed it, it would have blocked the pocket for the 11, but he hit that too soft. Way too soft. So now, fortunately for Zachary, he's got a chance here. Just roll it forward. This is a back and forth right now. You can see that little swerve at the end of his stroke. That's, I think, what's causing him problems in the long run. He just said that was the dreaded side pocket. I can see Nino here. Hello, Nino. Welcome. Please like it, pare, if you can. There's Alan Wong with the camera in the back. Ron giving Shanghai 3-6. Alan Wong there cheering for his team. He brought along drums made of pure gold but painted in purple. That's the level of the tournament nowadays. $14 down on the break. Nice wide open table. I don't see any problems here. It's more about shot selection now. Usually from the get-go, having a ball down on the break increases your chances of running out, of course. But if the positions, depending on the pattern you prefer, usually they also opt for the more balls. But like right now, it's pretty textbook. He chose the stripes as one of the stripes has gone down. And it is an open table. He will try to roll this. He's going to draw this for the 15, I guess. Slow morning for these guys. Jeff Beaumier there in the middle of the table, watching intently from the Phnom Penh Parrots, right beside Terry. The main man of the Manila Patriots, Jesse Gonzalez Cambosa there, chatting in the way background near the doorway. The man with the glasses, chatting with Freddie So, one of the best players I could say are in this tournament. He has been in the Super Singles finals numerous times. He's won it once. A foul shot there by Guillaume Zachary. Like to shout out to my EPT family, Billiarista.net, Metro East Billiards, Makati Pool Players Association, South Golden Breakers Association, and the South Pool Alliance, the SPAT. All you guys. Keep on playing. We're gonna have a tournament coming up soon in Mapa. Stay tuned also for the JNP. Sama-sama tayong lahat dun. Very soft shot there. Calculated shot by Ron. Doesn't have. I think he's going to do a combination, a 2-7 combination. That isn't easy. Hey, Bill. Hi. Welcome to our feed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bill Aurora Burdeny. I hope I pronounced that correctly. We are also live on YouTube. You search for Asia Pool Challenge 2018, but of course, you guys that are on Facebook, we can actually communicate. Facebook has quite a different protocol. Every session we broadcast, we have to keep with the link changes. So technically it isn't that easy to share, but for those of you that are there, thank you. I'm Macri. It's very diverse tournament here. We have players ranging from the high level. Yesterday, we could see on the TV table, oh, it was a bunch of break and runs. Today, maybe they woke up a little on the wrong side of the bed. As this is also a social event, there is some drinking involved. Stay tuned. We also have exhibition matches for everyone. Like I mentioned earlier, we have Carlo Biado has merchandise here in the Grand Ballroom. I see him right there. Let me go over and just say hi for you guys. Maybe he can say a few things also. Let me convince him to say something. He's got the Black Tiger brand here. You can't see, but actually behind me is Coach Boy of the Philippine team. RP coach. Ito, just say hi. This is Carlo, world champ, world number 1. Hello, Carlo. Please say hi to the people watching on Facebook.
Pwede Tagalog. Hello sa mga fans ko dyan sa Facebook. Supportahan nyo kami rito, lalo na dito sa APC, dito sa Asian Pool Challenge. Supportahan nyo kami rito. Daming tao rito. Sana makapasyal kayo dito. Napakagandang event. At saka nga pala, sana ano nyo itong inaano kong mga shirt, yung Black Tiger shirt. Gawa to ng misis ko. Sana supportahan nyo kami. Maraming salamat.
You'll stay here naman until later, di ba? Sige, ikot-ikot lang ako din. Thank you, Carlo, for being here and supporting the pool in the Philippines. Especially this is Asia Pool. I'm sure a lot of people would want to see you. And come over to the Grand Ballroom of the Windford Manila Resort and Casino. Check out his Black Tiger merchandise. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy, Carlo. Ito, Kuya Boyet. Coach Boyet, welcome to the Asia Pool Challenge. Belated happy birthday din. Oh, saan tayo kakain?
Tapos na.
Oh, you can say hi to the people on Facebook.
Hello everybody. Come here and watch APC. Good game, good matches. That's
Thank you, Coach Boyet, for being here. By the way, Carlos, somebody's asking, one of our Manila Patriots, how much daw yung shirt mo? Mukhang magpapabili sa mga players namin to, si Guy.
Ito, mga 600 pesos lang to. Kayang-kaya ng bulsa natin to.
Okay, Guy here, straight from the world number one himself, 600 pesos. So how much is that? That's probably around $12. Kayang-kaya. Should I buy one for you now? You can choose between black, red, blue, and white. So the red and the white have the black tiger in black, and the black and blue have it in gray. The black tiger is eating a 9-ball. He has a 9-ball in his mouth. Unfortunately, I can't show I can't put pictures on the stream. But yeah, we'll try to get. We don't have a roving camera too, unfortunately. Pero maganda yung shirt. Pero the size ang question then. This guy is, I know guy, he's pretty big. What's your biggest size there? He's a tall guy. Okay, they have 2XL. So let me know, guy. Thank you, Carlo. Oh, I agree. I totally agree with that. My question is 2XL enough for you? I just went around. Thank you. I just went around the venue to say hi to Carlo Biado there. The scoreline now is actually 4-6 in favor of Phnom Penh. Ron Lindsay winning both matches. We have now on the table Shanghai 2. We have Matt Robinson. He is playing against Jeff Beaumier. Matt is a current, my current 8 balls partner in Boracay. We played a few games there for fun. I'm so glad to see him here in this tournament again. He's also a very good friend of Thorsten Homan. That's why he's watching, most likely. I've known Jeff also, Beaumier, for quite a while because he has always been in the APC when we first came in. We also have the same barber, stylist actually. Thank you, Guy, for supporting. I can see Alex is watching. Alex Nepomuceno. Hello, welcome Alex on the feed. Paki-like naman din, pare. Kung kaya mo mag-heart dyan, okay na rin. Hey, Guy, you're not fat. You're formidable. Jeff Beaumier, a veteran of this tournament. He's in great shape for the 8 ball now. Oh, sorry, he's got the 9 ball. I didn't see that. My eyes are really, really bad. He's looking to bank this. Oh, he's also looking at the angle of cutting it in. It is makeable. If he, yeah, the bank is the better shot because cutting it across, he'd have to be careful. He might lose the white ball if ever. Wow. Unfortunately, rails weren't favorable to him there. So, come on, partner Matt. Time to show him what you got. Ah. Laughing there a little bit, obviously disappointed in that shot. He was stretched, a little stretched over. I tell you, we played Scots doubles back in Boracay last year, and we did pretty well against everyone. It was a fun night in Boracay for us. Matt now has another chance. The 9 ball is giving him a slight problem. He's got the jack up on this cue, but you know, all he has to do is make sure he shoots that ball. Oh no. I didn't see that rolling forward there. Going for the bank shot. A perfect bank shot there by Matt Robinson, giving the much needed point for the Shanghai Sharks. The scoreline is now 6-5 in favor of the Phnom Penh Parrots. Bye, Guy. Thanks for watching. I'll also follow up your shirt with Dave. Thank you, Guy. Jeff Beaumier now breaking. This is very important, especially in only a 2-rack affair here per match. Matt now on the stripes. Bridging over. 2 ball. Okay, good pocketing. He has a shot on the 14 now. Let me see. The 10 doesn't pass. Oh, wow. I didn't see what happened there, but it was pretty far. One of our co-captains back there, you can see, Chris Harding. Man from one of the guys you gotta meet up with in Angeles City, if ever you're in Angeles City. I'm sure everybody knows him there. By the way, we have a lot of Navigator products here. Was one of our sponsors. They have a booth also here inside the Grand Ballroom. They can do your tips, replace your tips here. You can come over and it will be done by no less than the owner himself. Yesterday I was with Jeff DeLuna and we both replaced our tips by Dio-san himself. I think we both got the automatic Navigator tips. According to the brochure, the automatic tips will not change shape. At least that much over time.
Just passing by.
You can say hi. Good morning, Chris. Chris Harding. Say hi
To who?
to anyone you want.
Good morning. Good morning.
Speaking with Guy earlier. So that was the lovely voice of Chris Harding, co-captain of the Manila Patriots. Anyway, going back to the Navigator tips, I got the automatic tip. I can see there's already a bunch of people there lining up from the Soul Crushers. Like how many people can say they had their cue done by the best in the world, you know? He's shaping it himself, he's cutting it himself by hand. He does it even better. I heard he does it even better than people using a lathe. They have numerous products there. They even have this thing they call, I think it was called the Wave Rider, which somehow does something about the deflection. I still have yet to take a closer look at it. They have gloves, they have chalk, they have tip tool, Q, 2-in-1 Q shaper and repair tool. It even comes with you can even buy a leather holder for it. Jeff now cutting the... Oh, unfortunate for him, he got a scratch. Giving Matt a chance at the table. Very open table here. He'll take the 11 ball as that is the hardest ball in the pack. There you go. Roll this forward for the 9 or the 14. He has a choice. I hope he's not too straight into that 14. Roll that 9 on the side pocket. Oh, now he's forced to take the 10 in the corner. Yeah, like I said. And the 9 in the lower right. Oh. Okay, that's not... He's a little jerking there in the end of the cue, you know. Singapore match versus the Jakarta All-Stars is over. From the look of their faces, it doesn't look like they're doing okay. Singapore, I think, may have lost. Okay, Jeff Beaumier now down on the 8 ball. I think pretty much it's over, knowing how he plays. There you go, there you have it. Wrapping up the match, giving Phnom Penh 7-5 versus the Shanghai Sharks. Please stay tuned for the next session, which will commence at 1:40 p.m. It will be Jakarta 2 versus Manila 2. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a very heated match. Just so you know, guys, Jakarta was the defending champion last year, while Manila was second place. We only lost by 3 or 4 racks last year. It was a little close. I think it was 6 or 7 racks, but it was really close. So now, please stay tuned for that. That's going to be a big matchup. Thanks again to our sponsors, Windford Manila Resort and Casino, BetChip, better than cash, betchip.io, Navigator Tips from Japan, Puyat Sports, 10-inch Lights and Sounds, Keith Andy, Blackjack. Thank you, everyone. This is Lawrence, your host. I'll be back later at 1:40.